Welcome to part 2 of a two-part video series on advanced training for the Timesheet module. Please be sure to have watched both the basic training video for timesheets as well as the first part of this advanced timesheet video before watching this video. Now we will talk about filling in timesheets. There are two ways to do this. The first is to click once on a cell, type in the hours, hit tab, type in your comments, hit tab again. This is exactly what we reviewed in the basic training timesheet video before. The second option is to double click a cell which pulls up the task specific weekly overview timesheet. For each day of the week, we can input hours worked, start time, and comments. Daily comments, which can be attached to invoices for our clients, provides insight to our clients of the work that has been completed. Weekly comments, inputted here, are typically used for internal purposes to provide management insight into what the end users are actually doing and what issues they are facing. We find that people are using calendars more frequently nowadays to book meetings and tasks, so a calendar function must be both powerful and intuitive to use. To access the calendar, we click on the calendar icon here. To display a task, we simply mouse over it. We see here that the task has been assigned to the Fort Point project and the construction documents activity. We can also see a description of our task. To complete the task, we simply double-click the box here. The calendar is linked to the timesheet so that after completing the task, the timesheet is automatically updated with the appropriate information, thus allowing users to fill out their timesheets from their calendars. We can also see here, which is the task, that we can update the time by the same means we would update any other cell. End users have the ability to let management know how many hours they, the end user, think is required to complete a particular task, and by what date that task will be completed. This is done using the ETC, or Estimated Time to Complete function. You can access this by clicking the additional info icon here and selecting ETC. As you can see, we can input here the number of hours that we, the end user, think that this particular task will take to complete. We can also input the estimated completion date. By updating the ETC, management will have a real-time status update from the end user. This data is incredibly useful in improving work plans and schedules. This bottom-up notification tool gives end users more control, empowering them to provide input into the planning process and possibly giving them the feel of more ownership into their work and into their projects. You can convert the timesheet into a PDF for printing, saving, or emailing your timesheet as you would any other PDF document. To do this, click the printing icon here. We have two very common timesheet layouts predefined. The first layout, layout 1, is a snapshot of the timesheet as you see it when you input the information. The second layout, which will pull up by clicking on the print icon, selecting layout 2, clicking print, is the timesheet, but in chronological order with our daily comments. When the timesheet is complete, the end user can click on the green thumbs up button here to submit the timesheet for approval. Management has the option to require explanations by each end user if the hours that are being submitted have significantly deviated from the allocated hours, as defined by management, of course. As you can see, each deviation, whether too high or too low, can require such an explanation. This feature will ensure that the whole company is aligned with the corporate priorities, and if some deviation has occurred, management can respond to it and adjust their plan accordingly. Thank you for watching our training videos for the Timesheet module. Our timesheets are both powerful and flexible so that you can balance the ease of inputting the actual data with the power of providing management detailed information and insight.